Hello. So I just want to read a short story to you, something I wrote not long ago. It was inspired by revisiting a collage piece that I'm working on. The collage piece was inspired by a very brief relationship that I experienced with a friend of mine. And it was in a very liminal space that we had both experienced this, and we were both in a space of healing. We were both in a space of needing comfort and safety and security and love. So yeah, we gravitated towards each other and we lended stability to each other in times that we needed it. This piece is called The Island. He was a little boy lost at sea. It began with an innocent game of hide and seek between sailboats at the old marina. He tucked himself into a compartment full of cobwebs and life vests. "They'll never find me here," he said mischievously. And he was right. By the time he reached my shores, he had grown into a man, hardened by the years of enduring a turbulent sea. His skin was wrinkled around his eyes, leathered by the glaring persistence of the sun. He pulled a cigarette from a metal box in his pocket and smoked it with the anchor at his feet, side glancing at me as though he was convinced I was some kind of mirage. And I said to him, "I have heard your cries in the middle of the night. Your secrets of the sea are safe with me. Let me be your island for a while. Let me be a place for you to rest and forget all about the stories of your past." The clouds began to roll in, waters rocking him side to side. "Skeptical," he said. "You expect me to believe that hogwash?" He had liquor on his breath. I sat there silently, allowing his words to echo for a while. Time passed as the tides lapped at my shorelines, and there was nothing I wanted more than to be a rock, to feel the wind and the water on my skin, wiping away the past footprints of a transient man who had landed here briefly not long before. I let my mind drift for a moment, and then, sploosh! The hollowed-out sound of an anchor drops down into my stones, and it's not long before I have a drunken sailor sinking his toes into my sands. He slept with his back facing me for many moons while I laid stoically with my eyes open, concentrating on the sensation of the wind and the water on my skin. I asked for this. Weeks passed and he could not adapt to the steadiness of my grounds. He wobbled around, blaming me for his inability to stand still. For a while, I allowed him to dig his heels into my skin, to scream into my grottos and hack down the trees without asking if it would be okay to claim these little pieces of me. And that's when I realized it was me who needed the island. It was me who was lost at sea, searching for a safe place to rest, to forget about the stories of my past. With that side-glancing scowl, he felt deceived. I was a mirage, and while I knew it wouldn't be pretty, I asked him to leave. It's a true story. Just really trying to keep the creative energies flowing in whatever ways they wish to come out. I've been trying to complete a couple of collage pieces, one of which is an island. I'm moving through just the residuals of that stuff. It's I'm very much past it emotionally and everything. It's just revisiting the collage piece has actually opened up some of that old story for me. And yeah, there was obviously just some stuff that just needed to be expressed. So that's what it was. And now that that's come out, I feel that I've been able to transform that energy into something kind of beautiful, and now it can be put to rest, you know? Just moving through life stuff as I do. Tons of projects that are being offered to me, tons of energies, you know, asking for attention and to be sorted through, and I'm propelling. I'm really speedily propelling down my path right now. Just trying to learn as much as I can. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Just a little update, a little short story. I do have a few other videos that I'd like to record and just haven't been able to. I've tried a bunch and have multiple failed attempts, and I guess I'm only allowed to post the things that feel like they're in flow with me and where I'm at currently. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Thanks for your time and attention. Thanks for subscribing, and I guess I will see you guys all again in the near future. Bye bye bye.